shower.
And welcome back to Talk of Alabama. We are back in the Mazer kitchen this morning with Craig Cassidy from Customs Cafe, and we are cooking some delicious food, also talking about some upcoming events. We were just chatting about our favorite time of the day, and you like the shower.
I like the shower. It is calming.
Yes.
Getting ready for the day. I get to think through everything.
Yes.
Like how crazy and complicated this recipe was to bring to live television.
Do you realize some of the best inventors, I just read an article on this, their ideas they thought of, I was just telling Java this the other day, had thought of in the shower. It's the only like mundane, very routine thing that we do every single day. And so that's where some of the best inventions have come from. People have thought of them in the shower.
Now, I'm going to stay on track.
Yes.
Keep focused here. When did you have time to read an article?
Well,
Was it assigned to you? It was a work assignment,
Kind
right?
of, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotcha, because you do more than I do.
but you know what though? I was telling him that my favorite time, the older I've gotten, is potty time. And I don't know why. I guess it's because it's the only quiet time of day. With 3 young kids and a job, it's like there's just constantly noise coming at me.
Nobody's going to bug you.
No, you
probably.
shut the door and you have at least 30 seconds in there where you can be like, yes.
I also think you don't have pets.
No.
Because you've seen, like on Facebook, the cats reaching under the door. Some people's animals actually open the
Yes,
doors.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
no,
can't
no.
always be alone in the restroom, which is sad.
This is the stuff we talk about during commercial breaks, but now we're going to talk about food, which is the relevant topic of today.
Okay. So we're making a moussaka.
Moussaka. Okay.
Which is a very Greek dish.
Okay.
The great thing is there's about 2 million variations on it. So
Okay.
Google it. Go to the Talk of Alabama webpage to find the recipe that I'm using. For example, traditionally, a moussaka is made with eggplant. They slice eggplants thin
Okay.
and saute them, usually in a skillet,
Okay.
to replace the noodle inside what's like a lasagna.
Okay.
So we use zucchini.
Let's look at my bananas over here. On my high back.
It kind of blended in. I hadn't noticed at all. And again, because I like to cheat as much as possible, and I've got all these things going on back here,
Yes.
I like to roast mine on a pan.
Okay.
So we just coat it with a little bit of olive oil and pop it in the oven.
Okay.
So that way, this hour and 50-minute recipe with
Yes.
prep time gets cut down because you got your zucchini roasting in the oven.
Okay.
Oh, look, be careful, be careful.
I know.
I am always a little bit terrified. My wardrobe is provided by like Walmart and Scrubs for Less.
But is this a new t-shirt?
I do have a new t-shirt. This is a limited edition t-shirt because the cafe has these. They're available for anyone.
Yes.
But not everybody gets that cute little image on the back.
Oh my gosh.
And I gotta be honest, it's not that little. It's like the size of my back. So it's like a walking billboard for me.
Now, who did this t-shirt?
Okay. I created it.
Are you a graphic designer on
I
this
am
side?
not a graphic designer. I have an amazing graphic artist.
Okay.
Who does all kinds of stuff for the cafe.
Okay.
So, while you've got your zucchini roasting
that's
over
what we're
here,
doing.
we
Okay.
have ground beef cooking, and it takes a while, low and slow, because, as you can see, there's a lot of liquid in here. You get to use red wine.
I know, because that doesn't look that
No.
great
so
in that pan.
you cook it for a very long time. You've got to cook all the moisture out of it because you want it to be really dry.
Okay.
It has tomato sauce in it. And look, I have the temperature really low because I've been over here chatting with you, so it's not evaporating that quickly. But you've got onions that you want to kind of get nice and soft, and
Okay.
garlic, and red wine. We're using a really nice Beaujolais. That's salt, pepper,
Okay.
oregano, the garlic, and that's cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
So you use cinnamon.
Okay.
I like to throw just a tiny little bit of clove in there.
Okay, got you.
So it's got a nice seasoning.
So you're
in it.
roasting your eggplant. You're simmering
cooking
down the
our
meat.
filling.
What's over here?
This is a bechamel sauce, which is, are you familiar with bechamel?
No.
This one's not even owned yet because
Okay.
I'm really a little scared of it. It's a milk-like gravy.
Oh.
I'll tell you what it is. As we're comparing this to lasagna,
Yeah.
this is like the sauce on a macaroni and cheese.
Oh, okay.
So you've got your milk
Yes.
cooking, you add butter, flour, and then your cheese.
I got the I see the cheese
You see
over
the
there.
cheese. We're using Parmesan in it.
Okay.
You can use feta.
Whatever
so
you want.
Again, yeah, lots of variations you can put into it.
So when we come back, are we plating? I mean, are we going to layer?
We're going to layer it.
We're going to layer.
We're going to
Okay.
layer some of
Okay.
these ingredients together so I can show you how it goes in a pan.
Okay, got you. And then
Yeah.
how long do you cook it?
it cooks for about an hour.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you,
TV
those
magic.
Greek people love being in the kitchen.
In the kitchen cooking. Okay, we'll leave it with you.
Okay,
For
I'll
the
take
next
good care of it.
20 minutes.
Okay.
And your T-shirt. We've got to take a quick commercial break, but up next we've got all the details on this year's Hangerfest in Bessemer. You're watching Talk of Alabama on this Tuesday morning.